Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh well. Alright, guys, just add in this. Six, guys. Doing my community post. The drill. Right, there we go. Oh, I can't see stream chat for some reason. Is it going to work this time? Probably not. Nope, we're still not loading. Ah, we got 5 people in already. Sorry you guys are talking. Craigo, God, there we go. How are we doing, guys? I'm trying to do it on my stream tab, but it's just not showing up. So I'm doing it just straight through watching the live stream, which is stupid, but it's the only way I can seem to get it to work right now. So, how are we? How's your guy? Yeah, I mean, I assume you're speaking to the whole chat there. I'm doing okay, man. Not my greatest day. But hey, not my worst either, man. I can't complain. I can't complain. Just rolling with the punches, man. That's all we got to do. What I am doing. Give me a sec. There we go. Now it's showing up. Now I can actually see you guys through the stream tab. Which, come on, please work. Are we here this time? There we go, man. Good to see you guys. Sorry about that. That's fucking annoying. Glad to see you guys doing well. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, it's been an okay today. Not the best, but hey, I got the video, got some good work on the video done. That'll be out tomorrow. Really proud of it. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. And I also started. Actually, I'll give you a preview. Tell me what you guys think of this thumbnail. I'm gonna get it up quickly. George talked about. I don't know if you guys, Craig. I don't know if you missed this. You were in the chat the whole of yesterday. God, you definitely were there. We were just talking about. George said the idea for doing a video on the MMA awards. I decided to draft up a thumbnail. I can't lie. Kind of proud of it. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna show that up in a minute. Yeah, here you go. Hold up. Check that out. Tell me if you like that. How's that for a thumbnail? That's pretty cool, right? I mean, I'm still gonna make changes to the font and shit, but I quite like it. I think it's a cool idea. But hey, let me know what you think about that. Ivan, how are you, man? Yeah, it's all good, Craig. Don't worry about that. I hope you guys like that. That's a little sneak peek thumbnail for later this year. It's the first draft as well. I was pretty proud of it. I was like, first draft, that's not that bad. I spent like an hour on that last night, and I was like 5 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and I was like, screw it, we're putting a shift in. So I got more editing done as well. Just some cool shit done. But yeah, man, we're good to see you, Ivan. How are you as well, man? Good to see you. Looking good with that second month member badge. Looking cold, man. I like it. I like it. Yeah, so I'm debating on that MMA awards video. I really want to do that. So I'm debating on whether I do that for December or I skip the 296 one. Like if I do it just before 296 to time it and get ahead of the curve. I don't know. What you think, Gary? Yeah, thank you, bro. It had a little resurgence right now. That's what I said the other day. Because when I first posted it, it did pretty shit and flatlined at a few thousand views. And I was like, oh man, because I thought it was quite good and the click-through rate was good and the view duration was good. I was like, something's missing here. And then I was like, sure, I was just like, maybe the algorithm will pick it up. And then lo and behold, man, now it's closing on 20k views, which is nice, man. Yeah, 18,000. It's a little bit more up to date on my studio tab. I can check, but I'm proud of it. That's what matters, Let's have a look. Yeah, 17.5k, something like that, man. Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm happy. But yeah, not too bad today. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Looking ahead to the fights on Saturday. Not that excited, really. I feel like once you watch the UFC for so long, you get so just like, I don't know about you guys. Again, this whole of this. I was talking to Will about this actually. you just get drained, you know? You get burnt out like crazy, especially for someone like me when my life revolves around MMA, you know? Yeah, like 6 days a week, involved in mixed martial arts in some capacity, you know, in the world of MMA. So you know, when we're getting fight cards every week, man, it's draining. It's draining. So I quite like the break when it comes around. So I'm not really looking forward to this fight night too much. You know, I can't even remember who's fucking headlining, right? Who's the main event? Alan Craig. I like that main event. I like Paul Craig in that. I watched the main event for sure. Um, I'm a huge Paul Craig fan, so you know I can't not be excited for that. But how was yours doing? Just trying those in? Yeah, man. So me and Will invested in the Opus Clip, which is a short thing. We basically can clip up your long form into short form content. So you guys probably won't find much out of that in terms of like if you want to watch the shorts because they're just cut up from the long form videos. So it's more just to go to a broader audience, you know. But yeah, no, it's going well actually. They're doing quite well. So we're doing that for the podcast as well. So we're clipping up podcast clips with that too. Saves time as well massively. It means I can focus more on the long form stuff and the full length podcast episodes. And it's just a nice allocation of time. And it's quite cheap to be honest. We pay like £15 a month, so it's not too bad. So when your passion becomes your job, it can be tiring. Yeah, exactly, man. I had the same thing with games, man. When I wanted to go into games and making games, I fell out of love with it because I was doing it at uni and it just felt tiresome. And I know that's, you know, it's a hard thing to do to balance out, but I didn't realize I didn't want to do it as a career, even though as much as I love video games and they're my favorite, you know, like recreational pastime, you know, is playing video games. They have been since I was a kid, and I love them and I still didn't want to do it as a career. So it's just one of those, isn't it? And even YouTube, you know, I have my doubts about YouTube sometimes. You know, there's days where I get up and I don't want to do shit. That's just how it is, man. It's good. That's the same with everything. But with with MMA, you know, I have it just keeps bringing me back. You know, it is, man. I can't escape it. See the MMA on point video about fighter pay? No, I haven't, man. What happened there? What did they say? I know I saw the court more shit coming out of that court case came out with the what was the average pay like $35,000, which is fucking nuts. You know, that's below like minimum wage, right? Nutty. Saturday's Alan versus Craig. Yeah, man, that's the main event. Yeah, no, well, not below minimum wage. In the UK, it's like $35,000. What's like 27K a year? So that's not minimum wage, but that's like average. That's like the average wage. Sorry, I didn't mean minimum wage. I meant average wage. Roughly in the UK in terms of the translations. That's crazy. Being a professional fighter, and you're earning, you know, the most standard of salaries. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? You know, these guys put their lives on the line. Hard to get out. It gave lots of insight. Yeah, that's true as well. I mean, I'm glad this court case is happening in a way because we're getting all this information. Like we saw the pays of all the big stars as well, and even then, like they're not getting paid as much as they should be. Like Tyson Fury's earning like 25 mil a fight, man. You know, this is what I'm talking about. And no health share, no good health insurance. Easy. It's nutty, man. It's nutty. They spend money on what remains at the end. Yeah. I don't. The UFC need to. You know they won't. Nothing's going to change, man. But I wish it was. But I do have to understand. At the same time, I do understand. Like in the UFC, you got to. It's a promotion, not a sport. People get that mixed up. They think UFC is the sport, right? But you know, having so many fights to one banner means you have to pay all of them. And so I do understand. It's not you can't go paying everybody a shit ton of money because that's how you go out of business. It's not. It's a business. It's true. But the minimum bar is far too low. It's far too low. I think 10 and 10. 10K for a show, 10K for a win is absolutely pitiful. And that's why they do things like the Contender Series, so they can sign these guys on pitiful contracts, you know, get them into the UFC, despite the fact their ability way outweighs what they're getting paid, you know? It gets on my nerves. Hopefully that will change, but we'll see. I think Dana will have to be dead and buried before that happens, so. But yeah, that's the sport, man. That's the fight game. Think about the champs race bar. Yeah, I agree. Well, even then, the champs don't even earn as much as they should. So I don't think it's a case of that. I think you can just no, you don't even need to do that. If you see how much profit they're making, they're earning a fuck ton anyway. They could stay. They can put some of the fucking revenue back into the fires. I'm sorry, but it's true. Francis a five, yeah, exactly, man. And he got kicked out. Look, he got ostracized by Dana and that for doing that. He took the hit when no one else would, you know. And he was a heavyweight champion. He was the heavyweight champion, and he still was able to do it. That takes balls, man. The man of character. Francis Ngannou is. I don't keep looking this way. I keep I'm trying to shuffle my Spotify, man. It's pissing me off. Was another thing I saw? Lucas Tracy hit 50K subs, man, which is pretty crazy. So you have to give him the plaudits, man. Fair play to him. Glad he's doing well. We'll get there, boys. We'll get there soon. All in good time. All in good time. We'll get there. Yeah. So I think it's what I try and do is I try not to compare to other fighters all the time because it's other fighters. I'm not a fighter. Other YouTubers all the time because you just get so caught up in that, right? Got to be on your own track. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Predictions for 300. Fuck knows at this point, man. I saw John Kavanagh's coming out saying McGregor's not fighting until July, and then McGregor comes out literally the next day and says he's still fighting. He's still penned for 300. So who knows, man? I'd like to put that card on there, that fight on there. If it was, I think I could see a Leon fight maybe. If Leon wins against Colby, I could definitely see him turning around for, you know, maybe Shavkat. Shavkat needs another win though. I don't know, man. It's such a weird one. We're in such a weird spot with 300. You know, we don't know what the hell they're even going to do. What's going to main event, right? You got to have, I feel like you need 3 title fights on there. Yeah. And I don't know what, you're going to have a women's title fight on there probably. Zhang Wei Li, that seems like she could come back around then, right? Unless she's injured. Do I know them? I don't know. There's a lot of good options, man. I mean, McGregor Chandler would probably be the one I'd definitely have on there, obviously. But whether that happens for then or no. Yeah, Sean O'Malley as well, of course, man. What's good, Sammy, bro, as well? How are you, man? It's your signature, man. WSG. Every time I see it, I know. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of good shouts. I mean, yeah, Sean O'Malley. I think a Sean O'Malley main event is probably that's definitely a possibility. Especially if McGregor doesn't show. If McGregor's not there, then it's got to be an O'Malley main event. Realistic. I think Makhachev. Didn't they say they're not doing it till later in the year, in the summer or something like that? I could have swore I read something about that. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I'd love that fight for sure. But I don't know if they're going to do it for then. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of good shouts, man. I mean, if it's better than 200, then who knows? Is that confirmed? Or am I stupid? Didn't Makhachev say he wants some time off? No, that's Strickland Duplessis, right? 297? Yeah. He beat the Ghost Deeper. That's amazing. Fantastic. Extraordinary. Who? Francis? Oh, yeah. You're comparing to Craigo. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that, man. Francis paved the way, but it worked a lot in the best way possible. Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, I mean, he beat Stipe. Nearly clipped him. He did clip him, actually, in that second fight, you know. It was the reason Stipe ended up losing because Stipe caught Ngannou with a counter right as he was rushing in and thought he had him hit. And then Ngannou came in with that left hook and just put him down. Has to be McGregor. Yeah, I mean, logically, that's what I'm saying. But if McGregor can't make the card, man. But Dukas Duplessis the underdog versus Sean. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's that crazy. It's a close fight. What's the odds on it? How big of an... He can't be that big of an underdog because to me, it's pretty close. Tom's the go. He will be, man. How are you? Good to see you, Mason, man. 2? Really? Fuck me. I mean, yeah, it's a tough fight. It's such a weird stylistic matchup. I have no idea who wins it. We've talked about this so much on stream. I have no idea who's going to win it, man. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like, who the fuck do you pick? Because they're so different stylistically. If Sean can withstand that grappling onslaught early, his cardio will take over. But Dricus' cardio is actually quite good. He just looks awful. But he isn't. He actually still fights pretty. He keeps a good pace. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for that fight. Honestly, it's definitely not one I'm going to bet on. I'll put it that way. Fury or Usyk? I like Usyk. You know, especially after that Ngannou showing, shambolic. But I liked Usyk before that anyway. It's just the size difference is massive. But I think Usyk can take him out. It's probably win by decision if it was going to be anything though. But it's difficult to do that against Tyson Fury. Dricus is good. He is, man. Yeah, that first... Was it second round knockout, I believe? Sorry. Yeah, crazy. Duplessis always looks bad. Yeah, I know. It's weird. But he didn't look... Sorry. He didn't look bad against Robert at all. He didn't look slow. He didn't look sluggish. It was because of the surgery. I'm telling you. Oxygenated Duplessis. The mythical man. Like, that's... For me, I think he's definitely got a good chance. I think people are done writing him off now. I really do. I think if anyone's... He's got a very good chance of beating Sean. Stylistically, it's such a hard one. For both guys. That's what makes it such a fun fight. I'm glad Dricus is getting the shot that he deserved. It's a shame it wasn't against Adesanya. But hey, no one thought Strickland would do it. Thanks to Aspinall Glaze and did some research and made some money betting. I told you, brother. I told you. I told you. Back it. I told you, man. I said it. I've been telling you for so long. He's the best heavyweight and he will be for a long time. The glazing. I'm glad it earned you some money. Earn me a little bit of money too, man. Good to see you, Hank. How are you, bro? Drigos wins. Who does he call out? Man, I don't know. A lot of options there. I mean, Adesanya is the logical pick, right? But Izzy says he's taking time off. Izzy doesn't even deserve the shot. But if Dricus calls for it, he might get it. So who knows? That would be the fight I'd want to see. But at the same time, I don't think Adesanya deserves the shot. So, who else is in there? Who else is in the middleweight division? Let's have a look. I mean, Ankalaev. No, that's light heavyweight. What am I smoking, boys? I want Khalil Roundtree Jr. to get a shot for just for the meme because he's fucking fun to watch. But and he's a light heavyweight as well. I'm too slow today, boys. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not middleweight's kind of dead right now. I mean, Shemaev, but I don't know. Shemaev probably, yeah, it'll be Shemaev or Adesanya, right? Why is Ortega ranked, bro? I don't know. Leon or Colby? Leon all day. Hamzat too early. No, Hamzat. I mean, they said Hamzat would get the shot. That's what's confused. Usman Hamzat, they were like, winner gets the title shot, and then now you've got Dricus fighting Sean. So it's like, who knows, man? Who knows? Who can believe my eyes when he fought against Bobby Knuckles? A crazy performance, bro. As I said, I will happily admit that was probably my worst take ever. Well, it's not even that bad of a take. Saying he was going to lose to Rob was not a bad take, but it was the one I got so wrong, and I just didn't see coming. So, Golovkin won against Canelo. I need to watch that fight back. I don't. I mean, I know they're the two like highest level dudes. I mean, Golovkin's a little bit back past it now, but so is Canelo actually. Canelo's a bit past it. He hasn't looked as good as he did in his previous fights. Still, I mean, he's still winning because he's Canelo, but fight game takes it out of you, man. Age catches up, man. That's it. Talk about that a lot in the McGregor video for tomorrow, which you guys will look forward to. It's fucking cool. I can't lie. I'm pretty proud of it. Just need to work on another thumbnail draft. I think there's some. I don't know. A lot of tinkering. I try not to second guess with the thumbnails, but it's gonna take. The amount of time. Honestly, I change title and thumbnails on my videos so often, man. When I put a video out. I mean, the Ian Gary one was originally titled something else for the first hour, and then I changed it. I second guessed, and it worked out in the end. But the thumbnail I actually kept pretty consistent. But I'll tell you how many drafts of that that Ian Gary thumbnail. I can tell you I've done. Hang on, yeah, 10 drafts of that thumbnail, 10 different variations of that fucking thing. This is what I mean. You get so obsessed with it. So obsessed with this game, man. I'm telling you, it's the worst. Because you worried that this thumbnail's not going to do as well. That's why I'm waiting for A/B testing to come out, where you can basically swap your thumbnails every hour to test which one's better and then picks it. It's nice, but it's in beta right now. In boxing, yeah. No, for the Golovkin fight, yeah. The robbery, I do remember people talking about that, but again, I can't give you my opinion on it, man. I'm not huge on boxing. I'm not like in the know. Like MMA, UFC, get me all over it, but UFC, I mean, boxing, maybe not as much. Hey, we're getting there. Is my mic sounding okay? I'm just checking. Sound check. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Yeah. It's going okay. We hit 12k subs the other day, by the way, which is pretty cool. A little bit overdue. We've been sitting 11.9 for a little while. I was like, come on, man, get me over that line. Hey, we got there. So that's another 1,000 down. On that journey, guys, I'm glad you're here with me in the early days. Because in the near distant future, hopefully the near distant future, we'll be in a much bigger place, bigger and better place. So I appreciate you guys. I've said this before. I've said this so many times. I really appreciate all of you guys sticking around the streams because I know we don't have the craziest audience on the streams as much as some other people, and that's how it is at the moment, and that's fine. And I like it, man. I don't mind it either way because we get to have these cool conversations. I can see what all of you guys are saying. So I'm forever grateful for it because we keep going and we keep growing. I do appreciate it. But it's hard, I have to say it's hard to take it for. I said this before, it's hard to visualize just numbers, right? Because when you look at videos and shit, and they're just thousands of views, and you don't really click with it. If you put I know people say all the time, you put people in a room, stand by side, it'll blow your fucking mind, but it's not. You can't do that. So, but 5-6 people, I can see that. I really appreciate that. Even if it's a small amount, you guys. Yeah, W, man, W, Sammy. Consistency, man. That's the same from you guys and from me. You guys are always here, and I'm consistently working on that for the streams, but. As I said, I'm trying to stream every other day. So, and I'm working on that right now. Didn't stream yesterday, as I said, and then I streamed today. But yeah, let's get into some UFC chat, man. Let's get into some UFC. Just delve into 296. I'm actually gonna have a look at the card, in full. I don't know if have they announced the whole card yet? They have, right? Oh, it's fucking it's banging, boys. Oh my god, I forgot how stacked this is. Holy shit, man. Randy Brown on Salikov on the prelims. That's a great fight. You kidding me right now? That's the first fight. Insane card. Why I give the 4 years win? That's cringe. What, Ian? Yeah. It's whatever, man. If he's happy, he's happy. Cody Durden. That's a banging. But holy shit. Even Casey O'Neill Lipski's quite a fun fight. I don't even care, man. Cody Garbrandt, Byron Kelleher, absolute banger. Aldana Rosa, yeah, that's all right. I'll take it. Josh Emmett, Giga Jakatsi is the featured prelim. I know, Sammy. What the fuck is that about? Holy banger, man. Giga's a favorite. I don't know. Luke Gary's such a fun fight, though. I don't want, you know, you can talk about what you say about Ian Gary. I personally like the guy. You know, I like him. I don't hate the dude. I don't like what I don't like all the Team Renegade stuff personally. I don't like how he's airing all that out. I lost some points for me there, but I don't mind him. I think he's entertaining and he's on. You know, he's confident in his abilities, and I think he beats Luke pretty soundly. To be honest, I think he dominates him. To be honest, I really do. Pimblett Ferguson. It's a fun one. I don't know how to call it. Odds are pretty big for Paddy, but hey, who knows, man. Shavkat Wonderboy, man, there's such a big odds there. I actually, honestly, I might put a little bit of money on Wonderboy to get a knockout. Is that crazy? I know that's stupid and it probably won't happen, but I might put. Actually, I'm gonna look at the odds. Not a knockout, but maybe a decision. Knockout decision. Wonderboy's definitely got a good chance. Shavkat has shown that he doesn't. His fight IQ isn't incredible, man. He relies on his chin too much. He don't cover up defensively, and I know he finishes everyone he's beaten, but I really think Wonderboy can actually take him. If Shavkat has a lapse in judgment and doesn't take it to the mat, I actually think Wonderboy beats him. And I don't think that's that crazy, man. I really don't. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what the actual... In the UK, our odds are probably a bit different. So I'm going to actually have a look. If the odds are actually up yet. Normally they take fucking ages. Oh, it won't be up yet. I mean, yeah, he's big. It's big money there. I'm not going to lie. Jeff gave him trouble. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why everyone has Shavkat has this immortal being. When Jeff Neal, who was dealing with numerous health issues in his camp and couldn't get fully fit, nearly beat him. I'm sorry, but he rocked Shavkat, man. CM Punk beats all bro. Here with the bait already. I love it. Ian Avad, Goblin Lucas, how are you, bro? No live short straight and the mugshot. I know it's double standards. Exactly, I agree. I know it's a little bit. Yeah, people hate Ian because of the McGregor comparisons and the wife shit, which I think is point. I don't give a shit about that. I don't know why people care. Who cares about that, bro? It's his family. He can do what the fuck he wants, bro. If he wants to change his name, who cares? Who actually cares, man? You know? The one thing I will agree, the only thing I don't like about Ian, as I said, is the shit airing out the whole Team Renegade stuff. You don't do that. Phil Shavkat's out. Yeah, a little bit. That's the thing. I might put some money on Wonderboy. I expect Shavkat to win if he takes it to the mat. But to say that Wonderboy can't beat him is absurd, man. Pantoja Royval. Easy win for Pantoja, Craig? I don't know. I think the odds are far too wide for Pantoja. They should be close on that. I think Royval's underrated, man. And Pantoja striking defense, it's all right. It's not incredible. I'll pick Pantoja, though. And you know how I feel about Edwards beating Covington. Those odds should be wider, if you ask me. Yeah, that standing choke was nutty, man. Cold finish, I gotta say. Jones Machida, just with the rear naked. Yeah, it's an awesome finish, man. But I don't know, man. I like Wonderboy. I really do in that fight. I think just stylistically it works for him. If it stays on the feet, Wonderboy will beat him. I really do think that. But we'll see. Could see the upset. But Edwards' odds, Edwards Colby odds are very close, which surprises me considering how old Colby is and what little he's done. You know? Is that just me? I don't understand it personally. I think the odds, that's just down. I guess the idea is that Colby takes him down and keeps him there, but I just don't see that happening. Leon is too slender. His ability is too good, and he's right in his prime. I think Leon beats him pretty soundly, man. I do. The closer that fight gets, the more confident I am in Leon. Jones didn't vacate. No, he didn't, man. He should. Because Aspinall should be undisputed champion. Everyone thinks he is. But he's not got the title purely because Jones is just sitting around on his ass for 8 months. It's fucking bullshit. They should strip him or make him vacate, man. It's such horseshit, man. He won't keep on the feet. Yeah, well, you don't know because Shavkat was willing to trade with Jeff Neal even though he could have done what he wanted to him on the mat. And he didn't do it there. So who knows, man? Doesn't really move his head. Yeah, he keeps it right on that center line, man. Exactly. And Wonderboy is there for the taking for Wonderboy. Exactly, Andy. You're spitting facts today, man. Exactly on my wavelength. I agree. I don't understand it. I mean, I get it. It's the age thing. Wonderboy's old. Shavkat's in his prime. 100% finish rate, 17-0. That's the part of it which has Shavkat as the massive favorite. But in terms of actually ability, I wouldn't say the reason he's got so many finishes is because he's willing to just go into the fire and he's willing to get a little bit burnt to get that knockout or that submission, which I like to watch as as a fan. But you run that risk, especially against the elite guys. I think Leon Edwards beats him fucking soundly. I do. I don't know. Am I the only one there? I don't think that's crazy either. The only guy I thought who had a chance of beating Leon was Hamzat, and after that Usman fight, I don't even think that anymore. When he has 35, his woman has 50. Oh, you talking about Ian? Yeah, well, he can do what he wants, man. He's got a kid. He's happy, bro. Fair play to him. Family's family, bro. Who are we to judge, man? We're just fucking sitting here on our YouTube live stream, man. He can do what he wants. You can like or dislike Ian Gary. It's just how it is, man. He's doing his thing. He's clearly working because we're here talking about him. This is what I say. We're here talking about Ian Gary. So he's doing something right. You know his name. You know all about him. He's fighting at the UFC 296. So he gets his name out there, whether you like it or not. Wonderboy's kicking will play a huge role. Yeah, I think so. If Shavkat keeps his head on the center line, it's there as well for sure. Cringiest guy, what, Ian? Or you implying there's someone else? Oh no, I know it. Yeah, bro, I know Ivan. I know. He is kind of cringe. Like on the mic, you can call it a little bit cringe, but so Cejudo. And Cejudo leans into it, obviously to the more extreme. That's what makes I fucking like. I think Henry Cejudo. I'll speak. I think Henry Cejudo is actually hilarious. But he's not everyone's cup of tea. Dariush Arman. I like Dariush actually, but both guys are very good, so I don't know. Look, I saw good love, Craig. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Go get that studying in, man. Wish Francis was in the UFC. I'd like to see him versus Pavlovich. He was, man. It's a shame. I think he would have beaten Sergey. I think Tom Aspinall would have beaten him, though. I do. Hey, I mean, it's a shame he's not here, but he's doing. If as just a fight fan, I'm so happy for what he's got and done. He's got paid more in one fight than he did his entire MMA career. And that just shows it. And he's not even done, man. He's going to get a shit ton of money in the PFL. He's getting money for he's getting good money for the guys he's fighting. And he's advocating for fighter pay, which obviously is a good thing. There's no negatives to that. Exactly, man. Getting what he deserved. Especially from what he's come from fucking working in sand mines, and trying to get over to France like 4 different times through Morocco and getting dumped in the desert every time he didn't. It's a crazy story, man. You want to say going from nothing to something. That is quite literally going from nothing. So fair play to him. And he started MMA so late. That's how good he is. Imagine if he, was in was born in like a, in America or England or anything like that. And he got the full, experience from a kid training MMA. He would be unstoppable. He'll get a movie for sure, man. Love Child, Ed Sheeran and Danny Duncan. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I guess I could take that. I wouldn't say I don't like Danny Duncan per se. Ed Sheeran, just because I got somewhat ginger hair, I guess I'll give you that. But that's about it, man. But the light doesn't do my hair any favors, man. And camera's just gone out of focus. Love to see it. Come on now. Any day. We're back. There we go. Copy of McGregor. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, man. I mean, I know that's a lot of where the hate for Ian Gary comes, but Francis' documentary of his life. Yeah, he'll get it. He'll get it for sure. It's too good of a story not to get. Same with Leon Edwards. He'll probably fucking get one. When UFC becomes a bit more mainstream and a bit more accepted, and I know it is in the US, but in the UK, we don't really get that. Like, you got to understand, like, we had our BBC, if you guys aren't from the UK, and we had this thing called the BBC, which is the main sort of British broadcasting company. It's like the equivalent of, I don't know, what's the main news outlet in America, news company? I don't know. But it's like, it's government run. And they have BBC Sport, and they do a Sports Personality of the Year award, which is like, dedicated to the biggest achievement in sport from a single person. And there's usually nominees. Leon Edwards, when he knocked out Usman, didn't even get nominated, man. Put that into perspective. But it has to be from the UK. Leon Edwards didn't even get nominated. And someone who was on the Olympic curling team did. It's just a joke. Like, MMA in the UK isn't professional. Like, it isn't recognized on the highest of levels. You know what I'm saying? It's not acknowledged by, in the mainstream as much as it should be, which sucks. But that will happen. Strickland, the new Forrest Griffin. That's an interesting one, actually. I mean, what makes you think he's the new Forrest Griffin in terms of... I understand what you're saying. A little bit of a wild man, right? Kind of like that. But you know, in terms of ability, obviously, I mean, Strickland would destroy Forrest Griffin, man. Time just changes. That's no disrespect to Griffin. He was just a product of his era. Pereira too. Yeah, I mean, Anderson Silva's got one. It's in Brazilian though, or Portuguese, sorry. So I can't watch it obviously. But in Brazil, Anderson Silva's just got a biopic about him. Francis versus Dana. Yeah, I think did Patrick Guyver do a video on him? I think so. He's the everyman. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good way of comparison. Actually, I see what you're saying. One of us and an elite specimen, not an elite specimen. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Strickland is he's a man of the people, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. He's certainly a wild man. I'll definitely agree with that. Yeah, you can't not like Sean Strickland. And I'd say the same about Forrest Griffin, man. He's just that plucky dude. He's a scrapper, man. I like that Alex is looking up at Adesanya, trying to motivate him. Yeah, I think I don't like the way Adesanya took that. Again, he wasn't doing himself any favors on his YouTube video. You know, reacting to the fight. It's kind of like, come on, man. Like, serious question: who won the Revolutionary War? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Why do you say that? That's an out of pocket. That's an out of pocket question. It's out of nowhere. You subbed. Welcome to the cause, man. I don't know how you found this stream, but we we do videos every week. Just drop one on Ian Gary. If you hate him, go watch that. Or if you like him, I don't know. I don't give a shit. If you want to hear about Ian Gary, go watch it. But yeah, we do videos on every Friday and we stream pretty much every other day. So I'm glad you're on board, bro. Welcome, man. When you see Mollywopped England, yeah. What, War of Independence? Yeah. I don't give a shit about that, man. I'm glad I live in the UK over America, man. I get free healthcare. I don't get charged £10,000 for fucking calling an ambulance or $10,000. You know what do you want me to say, man? Like, America's their own weird pocket in the world, bro. You know, you're fair play. If you're American, you know, cool, man. I appreciate all of you guys wherever you're from, but you know, I'm from the UK, and that's cool, man. I'd love to be from New Zealand. I'd always say that New Zealanders have got the coolest accent, cool culture, man. New Zealand or Australia would be cool, but I would definitely wouldn't want to be from America, man. No offense. To be fair, there are worse places to be. A lot of good fighters, though. I will give them that. Man. I'm trying to sort out my tabs on my stream. It's a fucking shit show. Oh, God. Managing this shit is stressful. If you had to... Here's the question, actually. If you had to put... Let's say 5 best fighters from the US and the 5... Right now, so current MMA fighters. 5 best fighters from the US and 5 best fighters from England. Who would win? Who would you win? Like, so you had to have them matched up against each other, and whoever wins the most fight wins, right? The US versus UK. Who do you do? I mean, you got to do Leon, right? Leon and Aspinall are in there for England. So a heavyweight, who do you do? Curtis Blades, maybe. So you got to do the right weights, obviously. So let me get the rankings up. I just need to have these up on standby on my stream because it's hard to keep track. America's not bad in China. Buildings falling. Yeah, or falling. Yeah, no. Obviously, I'd rather live in America than China. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. I was thinking more MMA, bro. And present day, obviously. Much as of a legend Lennox Lewis is. I don't know if you mean Derek Lewis, but I put Derek Lewis though. That's a good shout. Derek Lewis against Aspinall, but that would only go one way for me. Yeah, bro, indeed, man. I mean, who'd you do it well with? Leon versus... Oh, Leon Colby, right? Colby's America's... He's America's champ. I'll put champ in asterisks there because he's not the champ, but you know, that would be the headlining, right? That'd be the main event. Leon Colby. Best shot you would have a heavyweight. Bro, we got Tom Aspinall right now. What the fuck? We don't need Lennox Lewis. Yeah, I mean, you do... Leon Colby's got to be main event. Arnold Allen, you could put in there. He's one of our best. Arnold against... Yeah, there's not many great American featherweights. I mean, Max Holloway. I guess Max Holloway counts, right? That's already happened, that fight. Close one as well, that. Jones. Oh, shit. Yeah, Jones. Jones Aspinall. Yeah, run that back. Yeah. Jones Aspinall for sure. I like Aspinall in that fight. You know, George, that's good, bro. Prediction main card 296. Colby Pantoja, Ian, Tony Shavkat. I'm disappointed in you, man. Picking Colby Covington. I'm disappointed, man. I really am. Apart from those picks, I don't hate them. I mean, apart from that, I don't hate them. I'd probably say Paddy over Tony. And I like Wonderboy against Shavkat as a little underdog shout, but Shavkat will probably win it. But the rest, Pantoja, I agree with. Ian, I agree with as well. Broken Arse, John Jones. Yeah, Aspinall dog walks in, man, but it's a fun fight. Let's not get it twisted. It's what we all want to say. John Jones always finds a way to win. He won't against Aspinall, man. I will tell you that now. Listen, you know how much I was saying Aspinall would be champ. Now he is. Well, I mean, interim, but to me, he's undisputed. You know, I will continue to say he will beat John Jones until that fight happens or until Aspinall becomes undisputed champion. And I will always say it. I've said it. I said he'd beat Pavlovich. I said he'd knock him out. And he did. He knocks out John Jones as well. And I don't even think that's crazy. China tofu building is just Jesus out of pocket, man. He won't fight Tom. No, I don't think he will, man. I think he'll duck him. But manifesting Tony to win, mate. I don't know. It's just you can't. It's not how MMA goes, man. It's not the fairy tale ending. It just isn't. It doesn't happen in this game, man. Unless your name's Robbie Lawler. Thing is, even then, Robbie was competitive in his last few fights. You know, obviously beating Nick Diaz ain't nothing. I can't remember who he fight after that, or if he did. And then obviously beating Nico Price with that beautiful shot. It's a fairy tale send-off. But Tony's downfall's on a different level, man. The damage and the mileage, it's crazy. Bones will not fight Tom. Same with Garn. Yeah, I don't think. That Garn wants to fight Tom, but now he's got the belt. They don't know me, son. David Goggins. Yeah, I don't understand all about that, man. What's that? I don't think that's the right idea for Tony. They're saying it's all this mental fortitude bullshit. Tony was already mentally strong. You know, he's just physically past it, man. He can't hang at the top level. Just can't. I'm sorry, but I think Paddy will probably make short work of him. I do. Who knows, man? Tony, he leaves that shit out like crazy. Tony could catch him for sure. It's MMA. I've said it sometimes. MMA. How can you be asking to be Jones? What's good, Kindle, bro? Exactly, man. We're laughing in their faces now. That's what we're doing. We're laughing in their faces, bro. Every day of the week, man. And I said the same about Pavlovich, man. You said it as well. You know, it was like, oh, 6 first-round finishes. Nah, man. It doesn't matter. When you've got the ability like Tom does, it does. He comes off the sofa and he'll beat him. Seriously. Fuck it. I think that same version of Aspinall beats John Jones. I don't think he even needs a full camp to beat John Jones. I genuinely think that. I'm sorry, but that's how it is, man. He's retired to this, Tony. Yeah, I mean, the scary thing is if he does beat Paddy, he won't retire. That's why I almost want him to lose. I want him to win, but I actually just rather have him lose because hopefully he'll retire. Sab, Addison, Israel to reach advantage against the others, and Cormill's a fat welterweight wrestler. I mean, listen, everyone's body type's going to have different advantages in this game. That's what makes MMA so engaging to watch because different fight styles, you know, that's why Volk is so good because his reach is crazy for his build. That's what makes him so successful. So genetics are such an interesting part of the game. Gone round from the fight originally when Aspinall flew to France. So why should Aspinall fight him now? Yeah, well, it's apples and oranges, isn't it, man? I don't know. I like the fight stylistically. I think it's fun. I think Aspinall knocks him out as well. But yeah. I mean, Garn don't deserve the shot. I think he needs another win. Tommy even had a good shot on Pav. Yeah, I know. That's a good shot as well. He sort of rolled with it just about, which I think has helped him. It was a big shot. I shat myself. But he got it done, man. Got so much value saying Aspinall beat Jones. People see Jones as invincible. I know, man. He's a human being. People forget that. Yeah, he's fucking good at mixed martial arts. He fucking is. But he's not a god. He will fall eventually. You know, if he keeps fighting, he'll fall. So, and I think Aspinall will be the guy to do it. Tony is fine. Hope he continues. Nah, he's not, man. 6 in a row, losing his way he does, man. Not if you compare how he used to fight compared to now, it's not the same. Saw an interview with Jiri to 295. It was a proper moment. Yeah, made the exact combo that Alex landed. Yeah, I mean, I feel for Jiri though. Just going on to that fight. I mean, I don't think the stoppage was early. I think I've looked it back, man. I don't think that stoppage was early. I said in the stream it was, but then when I was in the watch, I thought it was early. But you watch it back, it's a pretty good stoppage from Mark. Don't know why he's still getting flack for that. Was the boogeyman? Now he's the food. Very good way of putting it, man. Very true. Very true. Yeah, go on then. Start the war, bro. Fucking start it, man. Riley, how are you, bro? I haven't seen you in chat before. Sorry if you have been. I don't recognize you, so welcome. So I think Tony will beat Paddy. You never know, man. But I just think the age that's how it is in this game. Age is just it takes you out of it, man. 3M here, go to sleep. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you staying up this long and being here, Sammy, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. 37 coming off a big injury, and let's be honest, Jones put on a little too much fat. How good movement. I know. I said this in the how short that Garn fight was for the 15 seconds it was on the feet. He was slow. He was sluggish, man. Slow, and it just didn't look good. Just compare that Aspinall movement to that Jones heavyweight movement because he's not a natural heavyweight. He won't be able to move at that weight as well. So that's the way I see it, man. Pineapple belongs on pizza. No, it doesn't. Might have to ban you for that, George. For real, man. Bro, never been on one of your lives. Thank you, man. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I hope you enjoyed the recent one. We got another one coming out tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. I hope you guys are as well. Yeah, man. I'm a bit inconsistent with the streams. I'm trying to get a schedule now of doing it every other day. At the minimum. So we'll you know, we usually stream every other day, but I will start to build up a schedule gradually once I get more consistency with it. So I appreciate you being there. I'm glad you discovered it, man. I'm glad you've been on time for the stream. Best channel in the world? Nah. There's a lot of better channels than me, but I appreciate it, Ivan, man. You know how much I appreciate it. Thank you. As your country. Well, if it is the best channel in the world, then that includes the country, I suppose, as well. City, town, house, microscopic atom. I don't know, man. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. Shout out Kindle in the chat as well, man. You know, I've got to show him love all the time. He makes videos as well. Go watch his shit. Good on the mic, good on the camera. Charismatic videos are fun. Go check him out. He's closing on 1,000 subs. So can we get him there, actually? I know I've shouted him out in this chat before, so I don't... Bro, you gotta... No, bro. Stop, bro. I will pay this forward to you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Kindle. Get some love for Kindle in the chat, man. Go subscribe to this, man, please. Get him to 1,000 subscribers. And cheers to Aspinall winning, though. Indeed, man. Cheers indeed, man. I'll give you a virtual toast with a drink that I don't have, so I'll just hold my hand out. Go show him some love. Fuck it. I'm gonna get his channel up on my stream right now because you guys gotta go subscribe to this, man. I'm telling you, important. Done this before, but for the few people in here who aren't, you know, I need to do that. You know, you just type in his name, subscribe to that man. He's on 955 subs. Let's get him there. The people who are in the stream, get this man to 1,000. Let's get him closer because he deserves it. He creates far more content than I do, and doesn't get the recognition he deserves. So I'll stop with the glazing now, bro. I'll stop with the glazing, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you. As a question, bro, I think I asked you this on when we did the pod, but I can't. What did you say was your click-through rate on your videos these days? Because honestly, it's such a battle for that shit, man. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys being here, as I say. Go and subscribe. Go and do it, man. Good lads. There we go. That's at least 2. There we go. Got you. Who's your top 5 all time? Ooh, I've answered this before, but I like it. 5, 6 men. Yeah, that's pretty good then. That's pretty good. That's why I usually sit around 6. I swear my recent ones have actually been a bit better. My fucking Ian Gary one's holding about 8% right now, which is fucking nuts. But usually it's around 6%. Top 5 all time. If you take out when I think top 5 fighters of all time, I include everything. So I include, you know, I include what encompasses them being a champion inside and out of the cage as a model, someone to follow, someone to look up to, as well as being an incredible fighter in terms of ability and performances, and the amount of times they fight as well. So for me, that's why I have DJ at number 1, because for me he encompasses everything about being a champion in this game. So Mighty Mouse will be number 1 probably for a long time. If you know, I doubt that ever change. But if you just think in terms of pure ability and performance, it's got to be John Jones as number 1. And GSP number 2. But we'll knock those down. So it'd be DJ 1, GSP 2 in terms of everything, Jones 3. Anderson Silva's probably in there. I don't think Khabib gets in. Who else? Adesanya, maybe. He's got a lot of defense. There's a lot, man. Who's on the GOAT list? No, DC. Do a DC cracks the top 5. I think DC. I mean, he's got it, man. Double champ. Jose Aldo's a shout as well, man. I don't know. It's such a hard one, isn't it? It's, you know, you can't, if you include the WEC era, then Jose Aldo. Nah, McGregor doesn't get in. No title defenses, man. He definitely doesn't get in. Volkanovski might crack it, man. I don't even know. He might. He really might do it. I mean, Aldo, DC, and Volk are all fighting for that 4th and 5th spot. So you got to have two of those 3. I feel like you have to have Volkanovski in there. But at the same time, it's so tricky, isn't it? We've done this before. It's such a hard one to do. Khabib top 10 at a push? No, I think Khabib gets top 10. Yeah. In the UFC. MMA Junkie top 30 of all time list? No, I'm going to look at it now, though. How new is that? I'm about to slate this shit right now. Islam pound all time. He's getting up there, man. A few more defenses. Oh, shit. Sorry. Dustin Poirier at number 30. That's fucking crazy, man. I mean, is it? No, I need to think about that. Dustin Poirier at number 30. To be fair, his resume is insane. And he was interim champ, so I don't know. Maybe you do starts prefer one. Nah, one championship's good, man. Don't let Islam have to admit he's deadly, man. He's a killer, man. He's better than Khabib, and he will surpass Khabib's legacy. They've got Ngannou at 28. In fact, I'll get this tab up right now. Hang on. Let me just move my OBS over here so I can see it. Right, there we go. They got Jacek at 27. That's a fair shout. I don't hate that. Edgar, yeah, these are good picks. Ortiz, yeah. I put Ortiz lower than Edgar though. Kane, yeah, good shouts. Cruz. Ooh, I don't know. Shevchenko's got to be higher. I'm sorry, that's criminal. No, just me. I think that's criminal. Hughes should be, yeah. I mean, Shevchenko's got the women's record for title defenses. Got to be higher. No, you can't have Rousey higher than Shevchenko. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. No way in hell. Not Rousey was good, and I guess because of the whole superstardom and shit. But no, if they have McGregor on this list, man, I swear. I mean, they will, right? Holloway, yeah, fair pick. Yeah, these are all good shouts. Cejudo should be higher than that. Yeah, that's maybe a bit light. I'd have him. No way. You can't have McGregor higher than that Izzy, man. I'm sorry, that's absurd. He didn't defend his title once, so I can't see the stream chat right now. So I'm actually gonna move the tab. There we go. She's gonna try to kill me. Yeah, I know. She'd probably kill me too, man. Yeah, the one championship has a better weight cut system. I agree. No, I'm sorry. This is a piss take. I get it. Legacy, first ever champion. Get that shit out of him, man. Royce Gracie ain't on here, man. He ain't top 30. You're talking raw ability and talent and everything put together. You're not putting Royce Gracie there. You're just not, man. Yeah, Usman at 13. I like. That's a good pick. No, Usman should be higher than BJ Penn. I know BJ Penn was a 2-division champ, but no. He had a lot of losses compared to these guys. Couture, that's a good pick. Stipe, yeah. I'd have Usman higher than Stipe. Volk at 9. Nunes at 8. Yeah, I don't hate that. I think Volk should be higher than Nunes, though. But actually, should she? Nah, maybe not. DC at 7. Aldo 6. Khabib 5. No, I'm sorry. DC over Khabib any day of the week. Addison Silva. How could you have DC? I swear DC's got like 3 title defenses at light heavyweight alone, and he's got one at heavyweight as well. And Khabib's and he's a double champ. Khabib's only got 3 defenses with 1 belt. So Silva, DJ, Jones, GSP. Now you have Jones above GSP now. After 285, you have Jones above 100%. That's a bit crazy. Sorry, let me catch up with the chat now. There we go. That list is a bit. That's an interesting list, but it's a bit. I got to disagree with some of that. Can I see my YouTube tab? There we go. Sorry. 1 DJ, 2 Jones, 3 GSP, 4 Cormier, 5 Silva. Yeah, I like these. Yeah, I'd have Volk above Silva. Actually, maybe not. Nah, you're not. Fair enough. It depends because Silva lost so much in later into his career, which kind of diminishes him for me. But I know he's got the wins record. You know, it's such a tough one. Islam, nah, too high for Islam. It's too early for him, man. He's only defended the belt twice, right? So, well, is it twice or 3 times now? Twice. Yeah, he beat Volk twice. You know, he's not on that list yet. I think he will be when it's all said and done, but not yet. Constantine still need to do Steve Jones. I think it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit as well, man. No one wants that fight. Everyone wants Aspinall to fight Jones. That's the actual fight that's actually close and actually competitive. And no one wants a washed up Stipe to fight, bro, because one of them's gonna retire either way. Royce Grace is in a good place. Yeah, I mean, I've always fancied her. What are you talking about? Who are you talking about, bro? Shevchenko. Fair enough, bro. She'd kill me. And call me as a fat weight. Wait, was fat weight. Nah, yeah, but that's not a bad thing. Lots of love, India. Nikhil, what's up, man? I'm a Daz. I appreciate the love from India. We got another guy from India usually in the chat, but I haven't seen him in a while because I know he's different time zones. I know it's difficult for you guys to catch these streams. I'm a Daz. We have any UFC fighters from India. No, you got that new guy, and forgive me for not remembering his name. And he was actually winning that fight against who was it? The guy who got cut, which is crazy, but he was looking pretty good. Can we motivate other successful wrestling athletes to try their hands in UFC rather than focusing on MMA? I think it's just the case. It's the same thing being from England and the UK. I think it's just one of those cases where the sport's not as developed in your country, same as it was in the UK for a time. And it's just something that's got to build over time and build the culture of the sport. And eventually those fighters will start coming through the amateur scenes and the professional scenes, and there'll be more chances for them. And eventually they'll get more opportunities on the big stage. So I think it just comes with time, man. I think you'll see more fighters from India for sure over the next 10 years, of course. Especially with the population and, you're going to get some freak athletes in there somewhere. Shevchenko, second best woman fighter for me. I think she's ability-wise better than Nunes. I think she beat Nunes in the second fight, but it's hard to deny Nunes' double champ legacy. So I don't know. Conor 15 is criminal. He should be higher than that, as in like further up the list. He should not be. I don't know if you're saying the opposite way around, but Jabil was looking like an Indian giant. Yeah. Until dude went ballistic and scared the piss out of him. Yeah, he started barking at him, didn't he? Yeah, Royce Gracie shouldn't be on the list. No way, bro. Connor's not on that GOAT list, bro. Never, man. I hate the bullshit. Yeah, I get it. He put the sport on the map, and you can't discredit him for that. But he doesn't have the record legacy to be in those conversations. He doesn't. Yeah, of course, his prime was good, but he wasted it. He wasted his prime, man. He wasted it completely. Not more better fighters than him, I'll tell you that. I mean, I won't discredit. Being the first double champion is an incredible achievement. If he defended his titles, I'd probably be thinking otherwise, but he didn't. But like Nunes is the weakest double champ legacy. That featherweight belt was meh. Nah, she automatically has a better double champ legacy than Conor does. She defended her belts. Bantamweight won a fuck ton of times. I know the featherweight belt is kind of fucking pointless. How many times did she defend it? Was it just once or twice? No, she beat Jermaine Durand, didn't she? Was that a featherweight? And Megan Anderson. So twice, right? Unless I'm missing one. I don't know. But I don't think you put Conor above Nunes in terms of double champs. Nunes is a better double champ than McGregor any day of the week. I get what you're saying in terms of competition, but hey. I think about Stipe and Aspinall. People talking about that. I think that'll be a season until Jones ready. Nah, but Jones has already. No, sorry. Stipe has already said he doesn't want anyone else other than Jones. And Dana has reiterated that they're doing Stipe Jones, which I fucking hate because we're gonna have to wait, and Aspinall's just gonna be here on the sidelines, probably not fighting for a long time, which sucks because it's just a waste of his prime, man. I want to see Aspinall fight. I obviously deserve some time off after winning the belt, but I want to, these guys, you want to appreciate them while they're here. So. Mate, yeah, Yuani and Jacek. No chance. Yeah. I can't spell it either. I think you pronounce it Yuan Jacek, right? Great fighter. Underrated, actually. I think she had 4 title defenses. Maybe 5, actually. The boogie woman for a reason, man. She was a killer in her prime. Have a look. Google wants to actually play nice with me today. Is it more than 4? I might be getting this really wrong here. Fuck me. Yeah, hang on. 5. That is so underrated. What the hell? I know the standard of women's MMA wasn't as good back then, but still. Stipe has no leverage to get Jones. He's still coming off a loss years ago. I know, man. But it's MMA, man. I don't know why they're doing that fight. I don't even think that's not even that big of a draw, like, of a fight. Do you know what I mean? Not anymore. Maybe a few years ago. But it's like there's not even a reason to make that fight. Stipe's old. He's not that big of a draw, especially now. Jones Aspinall sells more. I don't get it. Joseph has ruined has to ruin the integrity of the interim belt on the sport. Yeah, it's a shame. It undermines it. I don't think it ruins the integrity of it because Aspinall should be the champ, but it just undermines it. Great person I like too. Cringe as hell. Yeah, of course. B and J check, I assume you're talking about. Yeah. From Scotland, it's pretty balls. Only Scottish fighter ever known was Paul Craig. Yeah, I think he wins on Saturday though, man. He's looking really nice at middleweight. It really surprised me how he looked on the feet against Muniz. So I'm looking forward to him. I watched him triangle Krylov at London live, which was fucking awesome. His parents are actually, but when I was in the arena, his parents are actually sitting right behind me, so they were going mental. That was pretty cool. I know, pal. I'm gonna get cast. I don't see your chats, bro. Not ignoring you, man. I don't know if your chats aren't popping up. I don't know, man. I don't see it. I'm scrolling up. It ain't there. I ain't seeing nothing, bro. I'm sorry. But I mean, Scotland's got no. You've got I mean, you got Joanne Wood. You know. I mean, it's not. She's not exactly you know, elite level, but you know, she's fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure again that will develop as well, though. It's the same. Oh, you got Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan is legit, man. He'll be top 15 for soon, for sure. He'll be top 15, I reckon. I'm from India. Yeah, there's a lot of I imagine India's massively massive for MMA because you know half the guys who are in here are from India. So there you go. Ivan's another one. I didn't know that, man. Do you think they might get him to defend the interim? But I think that might happen, man. Yeah, I do. I don't know who you do him against, but DP. I know Kindle mentioned, but I believe it was Kindle. No, someone else did it. I don't know. I don't know. Who else do you do there? The Blades rematch, maybe, but Blades is coming off a loss. Who knows, man? One of the fires I didn't appreciate enough. Exactly. Well, most people don't do that with most fires, you know. Lewis will be missed for sure. Yeah, 8-fight contract, 7 fights. Well, yeah, but Jones is on an 8-fight contract. He ain't fighting 8 fights, is he? Portuguese, Indian, Portuguese. Well, make your mind up, man. I'm in Arizona. Oh, I love that, man. Thank you. Got people from all over the world. So I love it, man. You know, different people, different melting pot of people all over the world. I appreciate that. I know we get a few guys from the UK in here as well. Riley's obviously one of them. I myself am from the capital, London, of course. All my life I've been there. But Ivano's definitely strawweight goat. Ooh, you think so? I don't. Yeah, I think she is right, but I don't. I mean, Zhang Wei Li's closing on it though, and I think she'll probably overtake her. But I don't know why Joanna gets so disrespected. It's kind of crazy. Aspinall Steve for the interim belt, or strip Jones to do it for the undisputed. Just strip Jones and promote Aspinall, man. Yeah, exactly. If I'm Dana, it's a simple thing to do. And then, in a weird way, you could just add to Jones's legacy if you wanted to do that fight, because Jones would be a 3-time champion. Or honestly, no, it's more than that now. Because how many times has he been stripped and vacated and then won the belt again? You know what I mean? So he'll be like 5-time champion or whatever it is if he beats Aspinall, which he won't, but that's the allure of it, right? Yeah, it just sucks. It's such a shitty situation. I do think they'll make Aspinall defend it, though. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think you can have Aspinall sitting on an interim title like that for 8 months. I don't think that's fair for him, to be honest. I think that's bullshit. It'll be longer than that. It'll be over a year, at least. Because you're going to be waiting for Aspinall. You're going to have to be waiting for Jones to recover after that fight if he beats Stipe, if he stays on and decides to fight Tom. You know, you're going to be waiting at least 12 months. Do you think he has that actual chance at the belt? Because apparently he thinks he can go double champ. That's just ridiculous. Who are you referring to? There. Am I being stupid? Who, Leon? Or Paul Craig? Oh, no. No, I think he gets a chance at the belt. Not double champ, though. I think if he just needs to tighten up his stand-up, because on the mat, he's one of the best in the game, man. He just leaves his chin out too much. A little bit not as too composed on the feet, you know. He'll get there. He'll get there. He's quite old, though. He ain't got too much skin left in the game, so he's got to go for it. This is his run now. Try to look at McGregor working against Floyd. He was freeze, my man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it worked that well. Floyd battered him, but hey, it was fun. Edge videos. Fuck guys, man. Not you as well, man. Pause, boys. Why you gotta make it sus like that? Fuck's sake. Listen, I get my voice is sexual. All right, I get it's sexy. I get I'm smooth with the commentary. But that shouldn't be enough to get you off, man. Come on, guys. I'm chatting shit. I made it could get it. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. I mean, you never know. Listen, I mean, I say Paul Craig. It's hard for Craig to win the belt at middleweight, but Bisping fucking did it. So hey, never write anyone off, man. Khabib no personality. Nah, I disagree. I think he's just him. He's himself, man. And it works, man. I think he's cold, sort of back when he was fighting, his cold demeanor and just being so nonchalant about everything and just, you know, so with that, so just no nonsense. That's the appeal of Khabib. Same with guys like Makachev. Bro's 2 minutes behind, no way. But I think of Khabib, I think his location, cheeseburger and smash. Yeah. He does like a cheeseburger and a Coke as well. Don't forget that, man. He loves a Coke as well. Conor McGregor likes the Coke as well. Just a different type, you know. Just a bit of the Charlie. Different type of Coke. Uh, Almeida gone would either be Usman, Colby, 2 levels of Almeida versus. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, yeah. It'd either be an absolute stand-up banger, or yeah, a snooze fest. It's one of them. I think it's a fun fight. I think Almeida beats him though. Not Coke. It's such a piss take, mate. I was wondering why you're reading old mails. Yeah, sorry, mate. Connor's a Coke fiend. Yeah, he's devilish with it, man. He's devilish. Devilish on him, man. I'm telling you. That's fair. He's off it now, right? It's so obvious, man. Like, you watch some of his interviews, mate. That guy can't stop moving. He is all over the place. There's one. Have you seen that one where he's in the Black Forge pub talking about the forged Irish stout, and he's in that blue suit, and he's like barely speaking his words. He's clearly hammered and probably snorted a couple of lines, mate. Yeah, in the Francis fight. No, I don't know if he was because he's back in the USADA pool. I'm not sure if he was at the Francis fight. Because he's back in the USADA pool. I don't think he is now, but he definitely was. At some of the other cards, like when at the KSI fight, when KSI fought Fury, mate. Was it then? I don't know. It was something like that. Mate, McGregor was on he was all over it, mate. He was all over the white powder. Tyson told him he was too much and to go away, mate. If Tyson's telling you that, bro, you got to check out. Yeah, Tyson's kind of a chill dude now. Better wrestler, Bo Nickel, Khabib. Nickel, Bo, absolutely Bo. Khabib is Sambo more. I mean, like, it's MMA. Like, so Khabib's style works so well because of MMA. And it lends up to just being offensive with your striking as well. I think, but as a pure wrestler, Bo Nickel, yeah. But it's close though. It's close. But ability-wise, I say Bo Nickel. You know, he's unbelievable. Sambo's, yeah, it's a certain thing. Sambo is built for a certain style. It's a certain style of fighting. You know. I think you have to go Bo Nickel, man. The guy, if you look at his records, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bush Hamsat. I think we'll see that down the line. I really do. They'll pass Will Cross. Mars John got suspended for Monster. I saw something. Someone reported incorrectly on that today. I didn't read the whole thing. I say there was a correction or something about the 9 months. I'm not sure. I need to double check it. I don't think you should get suspended for that though. Personally, like I don't partake, but at the end of the day, they're not performance enhancers, are they? Coke's not going to help you in a fucking fight. But hey, if you like a bit of the party drug, go for it, man. I ain't stopping no one. Yeah, he did. He got suspended. I mean, oh wait, no. This one's saying he got tested for oral Turnibol, an anabolic steroid. I guess that was some of it in there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not. As I said this the other day. I'm not a pharmacist, bro. Well, we didn't. Diaz not supposed to get suspended. Yeah, he did, but they've changed the rules on it, man. They've changed the rules on it. So no, I mean that he should never got suspended for that. Bo Nickel easily beats everyone at middleweight, and he's got a very good chance, man. I agree. Alhamdulillah. Salam alaikum, Maven. How are you, bro? You ready to apologize over your Pavlovich prediction? You ready to apologize? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we're only on for like 5 minutes, man. So I appreciate you just stopping by. Saw Ross to watch on Twitter. Yeah, that's probably where I saw it as well, man. I'm not actually. I know saw someone just. I don't know. Again, I'm chatting rubbish. I'm not sure who incorrectly reported on it, but it was something. But hey, but I want that apology, man. You said you'd give it to me. You said you would. You said Pavlovich would win. I said I wanted that written apology. And I know you're not going to do it because I know what you're like, man. But you got to, man. You got to. The ultimate troll, man. You're never going to... Listen. All right, when Leon does it, you have no leg to stand on. When Leon wins, you have to. If I don't get a formal apology in the chat, I don't want to hear it, man. I've had enough. If you get both these picks wrong, and I'm right on both of them, you've got to hold that L, man. Coke helps. Look at Prime McGregor. Nah, Prime Jones. Prime Jones is Cokehead Jones. That's Prime Jones right there. But he beat DC after a weekend of cocaine. He did say that. Shit, I shouldn't have said the full name. Is that going to get me demonetized now? I hope not. Don't matter. What are you going to do when Colby wins on stream? Cry? Maybe a little bit. I'll definitely do a watch along for 296 if I am here. And I'm not watching it for anyone else. Then I'll definitely do a watch along for it. Colby's, yeah, he's good, but he's not like Leon, man. Ain't no way you asking me to apologize for making a prediction. No, I'm asking you to apologize when Leon kicks his ass and you're wrong again. That's what I'm asking for, man. If you won't give it to me now after Aspinall one, I want it in stone, mate. I want it in stone after Leon takes out Colby. Because that's what's gonna happen. That's absolutely what's gonna happen. Get off for a bit, but I still love, man. We're about to close off the stream anyway. If you're still on in 20, nah, I'll be off by then. But I appreciate it, man. I'll have the notifications on for join my lives. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad you had a good time, man, and I appreciate you being here. We have a good little tight knit community in here, so you know, the more the better, man. I appreciate that. Clips when Colby wins, yeah, go for it, man. I'm confident. Clip this: Leon Edwards beats Colby Covington. You heard it here first. I said it. You know, there's not much point in clipping it because Leon's gonna win. So. You know, you can run it back then, but sure. We can do that. We can do that. You know I'm right. I'm never wrong in this game, boys. You gotta understand. Never wrong. Expose Evan's Fortnite clips if he doesn't. Oh nah. Oh nah. What is that about then? Deborah, have a good one, G. Thank you, brother. Have a good one as well, man. What around how full clip? And how? Oh, full clip. Say it in full. Okay. Leon Edwards, Colby Covington, decision. By absolutely demolishing him on the feet in the clinch. Fuck it. Maybe, no, I'll change that. Third round TKO. Go with that. Nice little elbow in the pocket. I don't know. Something like that. But Leon gets it done. You heard it here first, man. We'll come back to that next month. He definitely gets it done, though. I'm fairly confident on that. Colby's too old, man. He ain't got it anymore. Beating Masvidal does not warrant a title shot, man. What suggests that Colby wins that fight besides stylistically? Like, stylistically, it favors Colby being a wrestler, but that's it. So, hey, we'll see what happens, guys. Hey, I think I'm gonna round the stream off now. Gonna try and crank out a little bit more editing. Even though I'm a bit ahead of schedule, I just want to have a chill day tomorrow so I can get it all done. Saved it. Run that back. Send it to me on Instagram next month. Not now. After the fight, send it to me. Okay. Actually, I don't even want that cruel reminder, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna do some thumbnail drafts as well tonight. Get a little bit more done, and sure. I hope you guys had a good stream. I've had a lot of fun today. It's been really nice chatting to you guys as per. Hope you had a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you're at. Be on a good one in a couple of days. Video out tomorrow. Look forward to that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. I'm really proud of it. Be about 13.5 minutes long or something like that. So one of my longer ones tomorrow. It's gonna be cool. Blue for next week's. I haven't picked my one for next week. I don't know. I usually only pick which one I'm gonna do on the Saturday. So we'll decide then. But you'll find out in time. You'll find out in time, man. Don't worry. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in a couple of days.